Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It is finally Friday, September the 20th. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you know someone that likes the show, there was a lot of airtime on Chad and fake Abby, but there was so much more important things going on that I didn't pay any attention to what they were doing. Okay, so this is how we left our gals yesterday. Oh, crazy Connie leaving the bomb set. They're screaming, they're crying. Meanwhile, as we saw, EJ's upstairs fixing him a drink. He found that iron thing for the fire and laid it on the table. He realizes that there is blood on it. He notices that the door is open to the basement, so he decides to go on down there. Meanwhile, Crazy Connie has left the girls. They've got 2 minutes and counting to live. So EJ decides to go down the steps. Gabi is praying in Spanish, and Melinda said, English, 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 and she's talking about the hour of our death. Please forgive us, Lord. And just as EJ was getting ready to turn the knob, bam, the bomb went off. Knocked EJ back, dazed him a little bit. Meanwhile, Jada came in upstairs. She has found that iron thing for the fire with the blood on it. And she too notices that basement door open and heads down and finds EJ going through the rubble. He sees Melinda, tries to help her. She says, I'm okay, get over there and get Gabi. And he doesn't even know if she's dead or alive. He digs her out of the rubble and says, I'm taking her to the hospital myself. I'm not waiting for an ambulance. And here she is, still unconscious, but she's alive. EJ's worried, but he's right by her side. When she comes to, she's talking about she was sure she was going to die. She was so afraid. All the smoke, all the blackness, and then she just passed out. And she told EJ, you saved my life. And, they are bonding over this. Meanwhile, Ava is trying to get Stefan off her butt because he wanted that revenge sex, and she's all pissed off about it. And somebody knocks at her door. She goes, open the door. It's Crazy Connie. And she just helps herself on in and starts to mumble stuff to what's her name here until she pulls out a knife and said, you're next on my list. And she's trying to tell her she won't tell anybody or anything. Stefan just comes over and knocks on the door, and Ava tries to tell him to go on, but Connie says tell him to come in because he's next. And he came in and he's seen what was going on here, so he decides that after he figures out what's happening with Li Shin, he starts telling her what a rotten guy he is and what a little weasel he was and all these things, and it was making her angry. And I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to pull her away from Ava. It worked. He said, come on. He was a little wimp, and, just had to keep going after somebody else's girl. And she came after him with the knife. She sure did. And Ava was able to grab another knife. She did cut Stefan. We don't know how bad yet. After she ran out the door, Ava told Stefan, you saved my life. So, woo, we got some heroes today. The Dimera brothers for sure. Jada is bent, out of shape. She's talking to Melinda, apologizing to her for not finding her sooner. She knows Melinda's going to have some bad PTSD, man. Jada's on the hunt, sneaking around looking for Connie, and she finds her coming out of the pub and holds a gun on her and tells her to freeze. We can only hope that this is the end of Connie. That is a wrap for today. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend.